Boy.
That's the word, bro. How you feel?
Shit. What's going on, man? What's on your mind, brother?
Man, bro. Hey, man, how you ever had like a neighbor dispute with anybody? Like, how you ever lived in an apartment before?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man, I'm low key having some issues. All right, so I got these lesbians that stay next door to me. So where I live at, it's like, all right, everybody park close to each other. So it's like people being considerate on my block.
Okay.
So, when they first came, what I'm saying, it was more like, all right, they ain't know no better, what I'm saying? You could tell like this their first crib that they ever had.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, I gave them a little time to get their act together,
Okay.
So it just came to a point in time when I noticed like they was taking up like two spots at one time. So I was just like, you know what, let me go over there and talk to them real quick. So, I went over there, spoke with them, what I'm saying? I guess they got, offended about what I was saying to them. Basically like, man, can y'all be considerate about other people parking over here? Like this
How you
already.
say it?
I don't know, man. I think they were saying
that determined a lot right there.
Yeah. So it was more like how I said it to them. It was more like I basically like big brother them. You know what I'm saying? It was like a teaching lesson, teaching moment for them. Like, look, you know what I'm saying? I maybe got a little loud. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a little frustrated at the time, but at the end of the day, it was nothing like I was like on that with them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Malicious and nothing like
No, nothing malicious or anything like that. It was more like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Can y'all learn how to park? I even told old girl, like, look, I'll teach you how to park. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whoever taught her how to drive, they did her wrong. Man, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying?
Women famous for not knowing how to park.
Man, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, they started to get their act together. They even asked me one day, like, hey, is we parking good? I'm like, yeah, y'all good. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You could have pulled up a little more, but, I didn't want to be petty or nothing like that. So I was like, it's all good.
Right.
All right. So they also got these two dogs, bro. Now, these dogs, man, you know what I'm saying? One a German Shepherd and one a little small little dog. So I noticed, like, I'm coming out of my crib because I'm, like, in the back rear of, like, the apartment building. So I'm coming out my crib and I got my own little walk path. And I noticed, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, there's dog crap on the floor, on the ground. So now, you know what I'm saying? I'm like
in the building or outside?
Outside.
Okay.
But it's the simple fact that, you know what I'm saying, like, me, my lady, you know what I'm saying? I be having my kids out there, like nobody want to be stepping in that. You know what I'm saying? So I basically, you know what I'm saying, like, we reported it to the landlords. Me, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't no really like police dude or police ass nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, I'm like, all right, if I'm gonna do this right, I'm gonna do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because the younger me would have bugged up on them. But I was just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go, I'm gonna, make this complaint, you know what I'm saying? Just off the simple fact of, they gotta, be respectable of other people that lives over here in this building, because it's not just me that live in this building. There's other tenants that live in that building too, who also use on raw paths. So it's just like, I know if I see it, they see it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, today, I'm, dropping my son off at summer camp, right? So I get back. So I listen to like these little morning motivation calls and stuff like that, just to get my day started. You know what I'm saying? Give me, motivation, give me, just to get my day started and stuff like that. So I see this dude, he lives next door. So I guess he owned the building. So I see him, he normally goes out the back part of his building because that's where he parked his car at, you know what I'm saying? So I see him walking towards the front of the building, towards his crib. So after my motivation call, you know what I'm saying, I get out the car, you know what I'm saying, I'm walking towards my normal route, walking to the crib. And I see dog crap all on the front porch. So I knew it was like, damn, bro did that shit, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not even mad at them, because the simple fact of they be letting their dogs just go wherever they want, you know, so without picking it up, you know what I'm saying, without even trying to clean it up or anything like that. So, you know what I'm saying, like I wasn't even mad at him. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm in my crib, you know what I'm saying, so, you know, I be working from home now, you know what I'm saying, so I'm in the crib and, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing what I got to do on my computer and I overhear my neighbors talking, you know, you know what I'm saying, the lesbians, I hear them talking. So we should have put it on his windshield. Ooh. I was like, I wish y'all would.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? What was the you know what I'm saying? What really ticked me off was they made a compliment. I mean, they made a compliment. They made a statement about my daughter's mom. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, oh, okay. So now I really gotta go out here and say something. So I go outside and I checked.
What they say?
Oh, they was basically saying like, we gonna say something to his baby mama when we see her. Ooh, we should have put we should have put it on his car. I'm like, for one, y'all ain't gonna put shit on nobody's car. You know what I'm saying? For one, y'all ain't gonna do nothing at all like that. And secondly, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why y'all be, you know what I'm saying, even starting stuff. For one, let me tell you another thing they do. So, you know how like a garbage can, like I see your garbage can in the corner right there, right? Mm-hmm. They got it on the outside, like in the hallway.
Now, outside the house.
Right. Outside the crib. Now, you know, it's summertime, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's nets about to start. It's nets popping out.
Right, I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah, man. I'm coming out my front door and I'm seeing this nasty ass garbage can in the hallway. So I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? At least y'all could be, you know what I'm saying, respectable and put it in y'all crib like normal people do. Mm-hmm. One girl, like, one of the studs, like, oh, I ain't gonna do nothing. Ooh. So I'm like, all right, shit, I'm gonna throw that motherfucker away. You know what I'm saying? Shit. On top of, you know what I'm saying, they bugging up. So I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? Wait till my baby mama get over here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see all this. Now they want to start to get all loud and ooh, it's up from here. Ooh. I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm just asking, like, man, I went to my landlords about this numerous of times, bro. Like, in the emails. And like I said, I ain't no police dude. I don't want to be going back and forth telling them. You know what I'm saying? I'm more like, I'm out the way. You know, I got my own little thing going on in my crib. Right. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want that type of attention or that attraction. But like I said, I went to my landlords plenty of times about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I even went to them and talked to them about it. Now I'm at the point like, what do I do in this situation? Like, you know,
shit, like, wait for something to happen.
What you mean?
They might just be talking too, like shit. You know, they might not be on nothing. They may just be woofing.
Right.
Like, what is it to wait to see? Like, what is it to, you know, what are you getting ready for?
Right, I hear that, man.
Let it play out. They you know, just let it die down. Stop talking to them. Shit, go in your house. Let them do that. Let them do what they doing. Don't even make it a big issue. Because even at the end of the day, whatever sex they like to have, these is women, bro. So
yeah,
you know, they probably can't do too much of shit with you. You know, so you don't want to go out here. You making the wrong move now. You sitting down somewhere.
Yeah, I hear that,
you
bro.
You got into it with some munchers.
Right.
That ain't necessary.
Yeah, man, I hear you on that, man. But it's just. I grew up on respect, bro. Like, I grew up on the simple fact, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't grew up with them type of issues, bro. You know what I'm saying?
They might feel like you came out of bounds. They might feel like you stepped out of line first. The way you came at them about how to park.
Right, I hear that.
Because it might not even have been that much of a problem. Like, shit, eventually she parking wrong. Maybe the police might see it, give her a couple tickets or something. I don't know, but as long as I can park my car good, I don't really care what you're doing.
Right, I hear that.
So you might have let that kind of irritate you a little too much to where you said something to her, not knowing how you said it to her. Or you know what you could do? Since you know you got to live there, just go on and kill it. Next time you see him, let him know, like, man, let's squash it. We got off on the wrong foot. Admit where you went wrong. Look, I mean, I might have came wrong when I asked you about the park and stuff. You know, let's go on and let that die down. We gotta live here. We in the same building, so shit. To try to plan to do some harm to anybody is kind of senseless.
Yeah.
So shit, let's try to figure out how we can move forward. Let's try to get past this.
You
So
know,
it's really on you now. Like you the man in the situation.
yeah,
even
you know,
though
I
that's
was
what they
thinking
want to
that
be.
too, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was just like, you know, I had to sit down and I thought about. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to him. You know what I'm saying? Holler at him, be like, you know, there's something that we can definitely just work on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, let them know, like, man, look, it was on me. Take the fall for it, look, man. I shouldn't have came at you like that. But I am concerned about the way y'all park. You know, hopefully we can come to some kind of solution. But at the end of the day, we neighbors, we got to live here. So let's try to find some kind of way to live in peace. And they should agree. If she want to be a man that bad, then she should understand man talk, man behavior.
exactly.
So instead of them trying to get tough, said you don't really, I don't know, put the fire out instead of trying to keep the blaze going. Just put it out, cause shit, if you just think about how it can escalate.
Yeah,
You gonna say something, they gonna respond. It might be the wrong way. Then you know you finna come back the way you come back. Yeah, shit. Now we headed to the point of no return. Somebody finna put their hands on somebody. Or somebody finna take a threat a little too far to a point where now I'm finna have to defend myself, you know, so whatever kind of way. So just go on and squash it. See it getting out of hand. See where you went wrong. Take the blame. Put it on your shoulders and just kill it.
I hear that, bro.
I mean, that's what I would do. Because what's the other alternative? Moving? I know you're finna let them. I know you're never finna let them ring you out the block.
Hell no.
Right. So shit.
When I've been there first, hell no. Shit, I've been there like a year before they even came in.
Deal with it and face it. Hold your head back. And then, like I said, you probably did come with them wrong. Knowing you probably said something wild, not knowing that it was wild, or not caring that it was wild because you're frustrated. A lot of times we don't be knowing how shit come off when we frustrated. A lot of times we don't be caring. So you might have been in that mood.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. Like when I went in the crib, you know, so when I went inside and sat down and thought about it, I had to like really like just calm myself down a little bit. Cause I was like, man, you know, at that point, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was like, it was anything goes at that point. But especially after what they said to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, making it a threat. You know what I'm saying? I ain't appreciate that.
What kind of threat?
Come on, something, it's up. You know what I'm saying? When I hear somebody
Oh,
saying,
right. Yeah, I
yeah,
get that.
yeah,
But
when somebody's saying it's up, then, you know, that's a threat to me. So, you
man,
know
but
what I'm saying?
them some girls, G.
Yeah, I get it, bro. But
Them some girls.
still though,
And I know on the technical side, you might feel like
I ain't beefing with
you
nobody.
justify right, but them some man, look, bro,
I hear that.
gone. They want to be tough, so don't even fall for it. Go on, squash it. You see them again, like, look, man, you know, I think we got off on the wrong foot. Um, I was out of line when I was asking y'all about how y'all can park better. But like I say, let them know you're concerned about how they parking. Let them know, like, man, we neighbors. Shit, we got to live here. And she should ride with that. For real.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and holler at him when I see him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it. I mean, you just being a man, you just got to know and understand where and when you need to be in control at. And this is one of them situations. So, well, shit, I could either let this escalate and get out of control, or I could keep a close lid on it
Yeah, I hear you on that.
and keep it right where it's at. Let the fire die out instead of giving the air. Go on, throw some water on this. Cool everybody off.
Yeah, I even told them like, man, you know, besides everything else, y'all cool. You know, so I don't got no issues with y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's just little minor little things. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, like I really just like really looking out for them. Like I said, I looked at them as like irritating little sisters. You feel me? Because they're younger than me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, once somebody reaches a certain age, they feel like can nobody tell them nothing because they know everything. You feel me? You know, and I could tell they some young adults. They got to be,
Hold your head back.
you know what I'm saying? You could tell they like early 20s.
So even if you know, like you say, if you know them to some degree, then you should be able to come to them and holler at them, and they should be able to listen and understand everything you got to say and respond in a peaceful way. So there you have it right there. Just holler at him, man. Go over there. Take a little peace offering, maybe a little bottle or something. And you good.
I hear that.